The butch lit my cigarette. I'm making the butch laugh. Then Shauna is like, oh, this girl's making this other girl laugh. And then Shauna...
And she said, I want some giggles.
But then I was still too nervous to say, my name is Sabrina Jalees and I want to marry you. So then time is ticking. I'm leaving. I have a business card. Okay. It looks like this. And it says...
Wait, really?
Yeah. It says Sabrina Jalees, comedian, actor, your best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath it says, if you don't like me, you're probably racist. Cool person, right? Is that good?
Honestly?
Kind of
Honestly?
memorable.
Genius. Because people here are racist, but
Yes.
one of the things they hate the most is being called a racist.
There you go.
So then they're like, no, I have to like her.
Wait a second.
I didn't like the smile, but I love her. I love her.
Yeah.
So smart. Ooh, baby, welcome to another episode of Why Won't You Date Me, a podcast where me, Nicole Byer, was trying to figure out why I was so single, even though you could come on my toes and tell me they're socks. My comedian is, my guest.
I am your comedian.
My guest today is my personal comedian, my personal writer, who co-hosts the podcast Good Enough, her new series. I'm having trouble reading because my contact fell out.
Look, don't read. Speak from your heart. Say all my credits from your heart.
I can't. Her new series, Mating Season, which is about a bunch of horny animals, is out now on Netflix.
It's a bunch of horny animals who have a heart.
Yes.
And it's horny, the heart.
The heart is horny.
And I play a pear-shaped fox named Penelope.
Yes, a bottom-heavy fox.
That's right.
It's Sabrina Jalees!
Finally, my name.
So last time you were here, 8 years ago.
Yeah, back then you were single.
I was single.
Back then you could come on your toes and you'd be like, thanks for these socks.
Thank you so much. But now
you're like, why'd you come on my toes? Give me a
I'm
napkin.
just like, this is crusting up. I don't like this. Why'd you do it? But 8 years ago, did you have a kid?
No, I probably was on the verge of... my kid is 8. But I don't think that I had a kid when I came on your podcast.
I don't think you did either.
Or when I came on your toes.
No. But now that you've come on the podcast twice and my toes once, you have 2 kids.
That's the recipe to making kids.
Double your pleasure, double your fun.
I've got 2 kids. I've got a 2-year-old named Rowan and I've got an 8-year-old named Wolfie.
And the way you got Wolfie's fun.
Oh my God. Both ways fun.
I don't know the second way.
The second one actually has a lot of fertility problems.
Oh, okay.
But the second one was this up and down fertility mountain because the fertility gods saw me just bragging about how I met a surfer.
Mm-hmm.
I said, what a face, what a body, what a soul.
Give me your seed.
Can I have a dollop of your jizz?
Uh-huh.
He said
you
yes.
You only asked for a dollop, no backup?
That's all you need, actually.
Just a little
dollop has millions of possibilities. So I get the dollop in an Airbnb, put her in a syringe, needle without a needle. The true trick back then, now there's devices, but back then the whisperer sort of whisper?
Yeah, the whisper of
the lesbians. I'm just picturing a bunch of lesbians in the 1800s being like, "This is how you do it. This is how you do it. This is how you." And what it was this is how you get to come in. You get a dog catheter.
A dog catheter.
And you put it on the syringe, so then you could put the dog catheter between your fingers, and then you're Spider-Man, baby.
Pew pew
pew pew pew pew pew pew. So Shauna and I had beautiful sex. Dog catheter between my fingers. Pew, 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 pew. Wolfie was born.
I love that.
Yes.
And you're still in contact with Wolfie's
yeah. And Wolfie and Bio Dad. Yeah. Papi. We are all family. He has 2 kids now. So they have siblings in Mexico. It's very sweet.
That's really, really sweet. I love that.
Yeah. I mean, the sweet thing is I was actually just talking to a friend about it this morning where growing up, I was like, oh, this is so sad that I'm cursed and I'm a lesbian and now I'll never have a family. You know, like there was like a part of it that was like there was no example
You're
of like... You're
socialized to believe the way to have a family is a mommy and a daddy and they have the baby.
And let me tell you something. With the era we're in now, with the Epstein files, the 62 million views from the rapist website.
That blew me away. I was like, what are we actually talking about?
The intersection of that and heated rivalry is like all of these straight women are like, honey, I'm done. I'm packing my bags. I'm coming to your place. And they are all like, simply hook me up with a short-haired woman to fuck.
A short-haired woman to fuck.
Give me one short-haired woman. I want to fuck a short-haired woman right away.
I do know several women, not in their old age, but as they like get older, like
it's like mid-40s vibe.
Yes.
Where they're like, what the fuck was I doing with this dick in my mouth?
Yes. I don't want this. Ew.
You beat it up a little after you're like, then that's for the amount of times I had to suck you.
Yuck. I like that you hung yours up.
There's a shelf up here. That's the penis. That's the large clit.
Yes.
And then the traditional clit up here.
Oh.
Do you do graphics on this show?
Yes.
Perfect.
No.
Well, you'll animate that.
No. Yes, I'll animate that.
So the show comes out May 22nd, but it's already out because it's now June.
Yes.
So
because we're recording in earlier.
We're recording in August of 2027.
Correct. We are in the future.
We're in the future, and we're just looking back and
just reminiscing. Can you believe how nice it is here in the future?
Oh my God, all the problems are gone.
Here's my prediction. 2027 is gonna be so nice.
Because it rhymes with 2020 heaven.
Yes, it does.
Do you think 2027 will be so nice?
I do. It has to.
It has to be
It
nice.
has to. Like, it can't get worse.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so they keep saying
2027, there's a website, there's 62 million women who log on, and it's all about making men pass out that have raped women in the past.
Yes.
They do the eye check to the men and they beat the shit out of them.
Okay. You've brought it up now twice. So let's get into it.
Let's do it.
It's crazy. I only really skimmed it because I found it to be so fucking upsetting.
The website?
No,
I'm
this
kidding.
woman's story.
Yes.
I was on the website and I was like,
I barely watched the videos.
I don't like this. This is upsetting me. But a man was drugging his wife.
Not one man. This is Nicole.
What?
The fresh news is that there are millions of men that are on this site that are like, and they're coaching each other on how to drug and rape women. And then they're filming it. And then they do this thing called eye check. And the eye check is like, is she really passed out? And yeah, bro, she is. And I'm like, why don't you guys just fuck each other? You know?
Yeah.
Like, you don't even want to engage with you don't want an alive woman to be, but you are doing this to be like, Peter's going to be so impressed.
Do you even think that's what it is?
I don't know. Whatever it is, I want nothing to do with it. And I do. I have two boys that we're raising and they will have nothing to do with it.
Yeah. But like, it's not the same, but like, it would never be in my realm of thoughts. Do you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like, to 1, do it, to 2, film it, to 3, make a fucking website to share it with other people. Like, that's...
Do you think the world would be different if pussies got big, long, and hard? I feel like that's the beginning of this whole story. Is like, if you woke up in the morning and you were like, well, there goes my big ass pussy, hard and needing to be satisfied.
No, I don't, because I think women are socialized in a different way.
No, but I'm saying, but it starts with the pile of dick getting hard and being like, well, someone's got to solve this problem. I don't know. By the way, I've never fucked a man, so I don't know. I'm like...
So... I do think that the problem is that they're socialized to say somebody else has to solve this problem.
Yes.
Where women are socialized to, I have to solve this problem.
Yes.
So men are like, well, I want the sex. How do I get the sex? I'll solve it. I'll put her to sleep. It's like, what?
No, get a fleshlight.
Get a fleshlight.
Put
Fuck
your
somebody
hands.
who wants it.
Yeah.
Like, what are we actually doing? It
just
feels...
How is your soul okay after?
Right. That's like another thing. It's like, do you not feel remorse? I guess not.
Write in. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. If you're one of the 62 million, do you feel remorse?
We're looking for one of the 62 million to write in. Just let us know. Do you have a soul?
Do you? So you're on a Netflix show.
I'm on a Netflix show called Mating Season, and it's about it's basically like if Friends was hornier and a bunch of animals,
Yes,
and in the woods, and like I mean, what I love about it's from the creators of Big Mouth, and these people are brilliant.
And you also worked on Big Mouth.
I also worked on Big Mouth. I love that it's like these stories that get so gonzo and big always start with heart. You know,
of course.
Like I play this cute little fox,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like she's a really human-like fox. You know, she's got a lot of feelings, and gets to date a lot of different forest animals. And we have like great guest stars like Lena Waithe and Abby Jacobson. You came by.
I did.
And it's just it's truly an exciting little show that I'm happy exists in the world.
Without spoiling it, what is one of your favorite storylines that...
It's when Penelope visits the 62 million men that visited the horrible website, and she shoots them. She kills them. She executes all of them.
Gotta say, pretty wild that animation was able to cover this so fast because it famously takes animation like 2 years.
No, but it's like it's like a wide shot. What did you say before? I said 62 million?
What, without spoiling anything, what is your favorite storyline?
There's an episode where my character gets like absorbed into the mycelium network. Like does mushrooms and like is like connected to all of the trees in the forest and like speaks to the core of shrooms, I believe. That was a good one. I also have like a very sweet love story that is set in Canada, and I'm Canadian, and it's very sweet. You know, I love as a writer, like I love like, you know, using all the parts of the pig, and I feel like as an actor, they really like sucked on my bone marrow.
I love
in a good way to make a bouillabaisse that's worth watching on Netflix.
There was layers to
Mating Season.
Mating Season. Where in Canada are you from? West Coast?
I'm from
East
Toronto.
Coast, middle? That's East Coast.
Kind of middle coast, East Coast. Just above the Great Lakes.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. If you Google Earth the Great Lakes, you'll see me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just waving?
Just waving.
What made you move from Canada to here?
The politics.
You said yum, yum,
the
yum.
healthcare and the politics.
I love it so much.
No,
when
I got catfished. I came here when Obama was president. Then I show up. It was like 90 Day Fiance, the way back. You show up at the airport and it's like, this is not the man I've been flirting with. Yeah. I moved here because I had the dream, you know? It's like there's less people in all of Canada than the state of California. Do you know
really?
that?
No,
yeah.
I didn't know that at all.
So like to be, you know, to create content, even that would be seen in Canada, you got to be with the contenders. And here I am now.
And how long were you here before you met Shauna, your wife?
I met her pretty quickly. I've been with Shauna for 17 years tomorrow.
Damn. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Happy belated birthday and happy early anniversary.
Thank you, guys. So it's 17 years and I've been living here for like 18 years. Yeah.
How did you guys meet? I don't think I actually know this.
You don't know this?
I don't think so.
Nicole.
Let's see. Is it on my...
Nicole, read your checkup notes, Nicole.
Let's see. Okay. Shauna's into crystals.
It's pictures of me nude on there. Shauna's into crystals.
You met dancing in a nightclub.
Yeah, it was like more of a dive bar, and it was a gay party. You know how they all have silly names? This one was called Brownies for My Bitches.
Excuse me?
She got a brownie. She got a brownie. I said it. You know what? Every 10th time I tell the story, I go, she got her brownie. Nobody likes it. It's the Netflix show Nobody Wants This when I say she got her brownie, but I can't help it. It's called Brownies for My Bitches, and it was a gay party, and I was single, and I was drinking a gin and tonic, and I was standing next to my friend. I was in San Francisco for 2 days, and I said to my friend, I'm like, I'm just never going to be attracted to anyone again.
Okay.
You know that vibe when you're single, and also when you're queer. And you're like, okay, so like the pond is getting smaller
and smaller and smaller, yes.
smaller, and you're just in this tiny pond being like, ugh, when will someone come on my toes?
When will they get warmer than immediately cold?
Then I took a sip of my magic gin and tonic, and I looked up, and she was there, and she was dancing, and I was like, immediately, it was just like a cartoon jaw. If I was Penelope from Mating Season, my cartoon jaw would have dropped to the floor. tongue would have unraveled, and then a million little pear-shaped foxes would have marched out. And I tried so hard to ask her for her number or talk to her, but I immediately was like, the stakes are so high.
So when you approached Shauna, was it like you were like, oh, I need this woman's number. Like, I have to know her.
I must.
And did she get that vibe from you, or was she like, whoa,
well, but
chill?
She's also so cool and has tattoos and is like just like vibey girl, sexy girl. And so I had to convince her I was cool. So she was outside smoking cigarettes. And I don't smoke. And I asked for a cigarette from my friend to be like, I walked up to her and I was like, can I have a light? And then she goes, oh yeah, my friend lit my cigarette. I'm like, I don't want to talk to your butch friend. 2 butches don't make a right, which is a controversial take I have. What do you think? 2 butches together?
Here's the thing. I do think 2 butches can make a right, but
you don't need. You could, but you don't want to.
I say a femme butch make a right.
A femme butch. Yeah, no, you need a little mixy.
Just a little.
Yeah. So you're actually just saying what I'm saying, which is that 2 butches don't make a right. So this butch lady lit my cigarette, and now I'm talking to her.
Make a right?
Well, look, I'm not going to get scramble-damble with the femmes. I'm not going to be part of these 62 million men making the wrong turn on the wrong website, okay? 2 femmes do whatever you want to do.
Okay. So.
But.
Who lit
we'll
the
see
cigarette?
How long it lasts. Those weddings where it's on the 2 dresses, ladies. I say, let's just see.
I'm dying.
I'm
actually dying, Sabrina. Those weddings with the 2 dresses.
When it's the 2 dresses, I start saying, this is a bit of a messes. 2 dresses is a messes. Damn it. I was trying to steer clear.
It's okay.
Look. Wear all of your clothes.
Wear all your clothes.
Put every piece of clothing you have on.
Unless you're at a wedding, then one of you has to be in a tuxedo.
Not a tuxedo.
One of you has to be wearing the breeches.
Somebody wants to wear pants around here is what I say.
Somebody's got to wear a pant.
How about a show that's like The Nanny? You know that show where the nanny came in and started spanking the kids verbally? You know, she would come in. It was called Super Nanny or something.
Yeah, where one of the kids...
It's me, but it's me. And I go into lesbian households and I go, who's wearing pants around here?
And then you get your answer, and then you leave.
And if it's both wearing pants, I go, well, but is one of you kind of femme wearing the pants? Yeah. Then I have sex with them, then I'm out of there.
Why do you have sex with them?
Because it's this podcast, and I'm promoting a sexy show, Nicole. I don't want to get kicked out of this country. I got to do the dance that it's.
Are you a citizen?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay.
Thank God. I've been arrested
Wouldn't it be wild if
times.
I was like, are you a citizen? You were like, no. And I'm like, get her!
No,
I'm just
This is the first podcast that ends with an ICE kidnapping.
I would harbor you. Harbor?
I don't know.
I would harbor you.
Let's ask the audience. Is that correct use of harbor?
I don't know. What does that mean?
Harbor. Like when you harbor a fugitive, you keep them from law enforcement. I think.
This is actually maybe a good premise for a show. It's called I Would Harbor You.
I would harbor you.
But you harbor someone, but then you get obsessed with them.
Okay,
then
here's
it becomes,
the thing.
then you're like kind of chaining them to a radiator and you're like, I'm harboring you.
Okay, what if it's like Pop the Balloon? Have you seen that?
Pop the balloon?
Have you seen that show on YouTube?
No.
Okay, well, everyone has a balloon and you pop it when you don't want to date the person. So it's like instead of dating, it's harboring. So you pop the balloon and then you get to win the criminal and then you harbor them for as long as you can.
Well, having not seen Pop the Balloon, the premise is crystal clear and I'll purchase 10 episodes.
Fantastic.
Spend whatever you want.
I'm glad we're on the same page about things. Anyway, I would harbor a fugitive.
I sort of got us away from where we were at,
Who lit
which
the cigarette?
was the butch lit my cigarette. I'm making the butch laugh.
Uh-huh.
Now, the butch laughter striking up the attention of the femme. And I know I sound like I'm from the 1920s, but let me live. So then Shauna is like, oh, this girl's making this other girl laugh. And then Shauna...
And she said, I want some giggles.
She said, maybe I want some giggles. But then I was still too nervous to say, my name is Sabrina Jalees and I want to marry you.
As you should be.
I should be. But so then time is ticking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaving. I go, I have a business card. Okay. It looks like this. And it says...
Wait, really?
Yeah, it says Sabrina Jalees, comedian, actor, your best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath it says, if you don't like me, you're probably racist. Cool person, right? Is that good?
Sabrina, that's the wildest
I
thing.
know. I was fresh out of Canada. I freshly came from Canada. I said, what's going to get them going in this country?
By calling them honestly?
Kind of
Honestly?
memorable.
Genius. Because people here are racist, but
Yes.
one of the things they hate the most is being called a racist.
There you go.
So then they're like, no, I have to like her.
Wait a second.
I didn't like the smile, but I love her. I love her.
Yeah. So
smart.
So I walk up to Shauna and I say, hey, I'm leaving now, but I'm only in town for one more day. And I'd love to hang out. I've been trying to tell you all night. I think you're super cute.
Mm-hmm.
Direct, cool, loser's business card. I hand it to her.
Uh-huh.
She looks at me. She goes, I think you're super cute. Endorsement. I say, okay, she's got so many tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to want to kiss me right now. So I go to kiss her. First, I kiss her on the cheek. Okay? This is crazy.
Wait,
it's
Sabrina.
absolutely crazy.
Sabrina.
These kids would not exist had she been a little more discerning because I was crazy. I kissed her on the cheek. By the way, the cheek kiss felt like full sex. Give me your fingers. Full sex. Cheek kiss.
But
felt like full sex.
I just want to rewind to, she had so many tattoos, she's going to want to kiss.
I'm freshly immigrated to this country. You got to picture me coming off the Titanic.
It's Canada.
If Titanic got to America.
It's Canada.
Yeah.
You're acting like you came from
I'm the
Istanbul
daughter.
and you're like, the culture is so different.
My dad came from Pakistan.
He's
He's in my soul, Nicole. I'm meeting woman. I've got this Pakistani man being like, you better kiss me before it's too late.
Okay.
And by the way, my dad's love story with my mom is full stalking.
Oh, is it?
So it's the apple
So it
falling,
really is
next
in
to
your soul.
Psycho, yeah.
Wait, how did your dad get your mom?
My dad just got obsessed with her and started sitting outside the hotel she worked at. And then offering her a ride home. And his car wasn't even a good car. It was a car where he had the gas tank was leaking, so he had to rig it so that the gas was put in a bucket in the passenger seat. And that's where the gas was coming out of.
So he would get in my terrible
get in my
car,
gas whiffing back seat.
hold the bucket of gas,
marry me.
And your mom was like, I like this.
I guess so. She really, like the way that they describe it, she's like, and after a while, I said, okay. So this is what's in my soul. And I'm looking at her, I kiss on the cheek. It did feel electric on both our ends. So then I'm like, let me upgrade you. And then I tried to do a full mouth kiss, to which she then puts me sort of back on the cheek. And I go, I see you. I see you.
Uh-huh.
The next morning I wake up. She had texted me late in the night.
What did she say?
She goes, hey, little cutie. It was great to meet you. Maybe we can hang tomorrow. I am like Bad Bunny swinging on an electrical pole. I am like, ah! I don't know if that's what Bad Bunny looked like, but it felt like a stadium was chanting, she's gonna kiss you.
Yes.
She's gonna sex you. And I start looking at my hotel room. I'm like, we'll be like making love over there. We'll be over here. We'll be over there. And then I text her back. I woke up at 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I wait a cool 1 hour. And I text her at 8 a.m.
Uh-huh.
And I go, my hotel has a swimming pool. If you want to come over, just bring your bathing suit. I've got plenty of towels.
Wait, you didn't really say I have plenty of towels.
I definitely said something about don't worry about the towels.
Don't worry about towels. It's a hotel.
Yeah, I'm like smelling the gas fumes of my dad's shitty car. And she did not text back at 9. She did not text back at 10. She did not text back at 11. At noon, I was ready to hang myself. At 1 p.m., I said, when's the text coming? 4 p.m., this bitch texts me back. She goes, the day got away from me.
Yeah.
But I am working at Emmy's Spaghetti Shack tonight. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, this fucking fraudulent straight woman gets sent to lesbian parties to go
She gets sent to lesbian parties?
To go get just ladies to come and spend money at this restaurant.
Okay. Okay, she's fishing for ladies to come to the restaurant.
I'm like, this is a scam.
Okay, but you went.
No, I didn't. And this is where the whole chemistry of this situation would have changed. Because had I not had dinner plans already, I had some friends that were making me dinner. Yeah, I had some friends that were making me dinner.
What'd they make? A pot roast?
Couldn't remember because I was just sort of like addicted to the idea of like, I'm going to see Shauna later. So I text her, I'm like, I actually have dinner plans, but we're going to go to this other spot later. So truly, if I did not have those plans, I would have been at that restaurant the minute it opened. I would have sat there drawing pictures of her, staring at. I would have been such a fucking loser. And instead, I was a cool girl, dinner plans.
With dinner plans, something to do. You weren't super available. Yum.
Sorry. I thought either I hide it or I give it. I can tell by your facial reactions.
Listen, it was unexpected. Was I waiting for it? No. But did I embrace it as it happened? Yeah, I went, hum.
Okay, good.
We have to take a break. We all know dating is exhausting. Sometimes you go on a date so bad, the only thing that gets you through it is knowing you have a gorgeous bottle of wine waiting for you at home. But I used to never know what to buy. I used to just guess at the store until I found Firstleaf. With Firstleaf, you take a quick quiz and then they'll deliver you premium personalized wine straight to your door that you are guaranteed to love. No more guesswork. Every box includes tasting notes and pairing suggestions. It is a literal cheat sheet. So if I'm cooking pasta for a date, I know exactly what to pour, and it makes me look like a sophisticated wine expert. How hot is that? Plus, the best part is that Firstleaf works directly with wineries, meaning you get award-winning bottles way below retail price. You completely control your delivery schedule, and if a bottle doesn't hit the mark, they have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. I love always having a fantastic bottle ready, whether I'm unwinding after a bad date or impressing a great one. Stop settling for wines that don't quite hit the mark. Head to tryfirstleaf.com/dateme to sign up, and you'll get 50% off your first box plus free shipping for an entire year. That's tryfirstleaf.com/dateme. Tryfirstleaf.com/dateme. And we're back. Okay, so you had dinner plans and a little bit of gas.
Hazmat came in and absolutely changed the energy.
Cleaned it up, cleared out that burp.
Okay, so then she came to meet me, and Shauna is like a beautiful and like she's a wardrobe stylist.
Yes,
she's now doing floral design. But she looked completely different and like a whole other person that I was equally attracted to.
What do you mean she looked like a whole other person?
I think she was wearing pretend glasses. So that'll do it. Okay. And then she also just had this like, she had kind of like tomboy vibe. Like, I remember she was wearing like a bag that went across her body. And she just like looked like just a whole other cutie.
Okay.
She bought me a drink. I immediately spilled it on her. Then I said, can we sit down? Then I sat on her lap. And I just told her about my whole life and was like, asked her about her family, and we kissed. And we kissed all night long. And then I had a college gig like in the middle of the country the next day. We kissed all the night away until my flight was boarding. We like talked on the phone through airport security, put it through there. And like, that's been her ever since.
Why did you sit on her lap?
I don't know. Well, this is actually the interesting thing of all my judgment of like butches and femmes and dynamics. It's like, look at me. A tiny little girl sitting on my man with fake glasses lap. So, you know, if you're a social scientist, comment below, am I hot or not?
Only if you're a social scientist. If you have any other job, then please refrain from commenting.
No, if you have any other job, you're free to comment just lovely compliments. If you have any other job other than social scientist.
What is a social scientist?
You know, Jeff Probst type.
The host of Survivor?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess that is kind of a social experience. Survivor. Okay. Would you ever go on Survivor?
Of course, I'll do anything for attention.
Do you think you would do good?
I think I could. Yeah. What do you think?
I think I'd be pretty good at the social aspect. I would not be good at challenges, and I would not be helpful.
Well, the
But
social aspect is everything, isn't it?
I think people would keep me around because I am not that good, but I'm not that bad.
Yeah, isn't that the thing? You're supposed to convince everyone you're not going to beat them in the end.
Yes.
But you are a good friend.
Yes.
I think we would both be great.
I think we'd kill it.
Let's do Double Survivor.
Do you think you'd do Traitors?
I don't really know that show very well.
Oh, it's fun.
But I think I would do it, yeah.
You just have to lie.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm not a traitor. That's the whole thing.
That's the whole thing?
Yeah, I'm a faithful. I'm not a traitor.
Do you want to know something?
Hmm?
So before Traitors, there was a show that they were shooting a pilot of that was like based on that game of like some people here are the bads.
Yeah.
And they did like there was like a game show. We were like on a soundstage, and this actress who I will not name who she is, but she was immediately like looked at me and she was like, "You're the bad." And I was like, and she was like rallying everyone. Who's like, "I know she's the bad." And I'm like, "This thing has not even started." And guess what I said? "You're a racist."
Wait, I need to know who it is.
I'll tell you after.
You're gonna forget.
It's someone who was not. It was someone
Write
who
it
was
down
not,
in your notes app and show me.
Okay. It's not that, obviously, you know, the show I'm describing is not attracting the most famous. It wasn't
I
the
know.
lead of the show she was on.
Okay.
There was singing on the show she was on.
I can't wait to know who this is.
Barbara Streisand.
Barbara Streisand. I can't
No,
believe
she was like, but it felt really bad. She was like immediately targeted me. I'm like, the game has not even started.
Wait, it was
Why do you
really
think-
Barbara Streisand?
No.
Oh,
my
write it in
God.
your notes app.
I will tell you.
You're gonna forget, and I'm gonna
No,
lose.
you know what you're going to forget?
What?
To go home and watch Mating Season on Netflix
I'll
tonight.
never forget it.
I play Penelope. Okay? And is there fucking? Yeah.
Who
Yeah,
fucks?
there's fucking. I fuck. Nick Kroll fucks.
Mhm.
June Diane Raphael fucks.
Oh, she's
Zach
so nice.
Woods fucks.
He's so nice.
Yeah.
Nicole's so nice. Everyone's so nice.
Everyone in the show is nice, and that's why they get fucked. If you enjoy shows like New Girl, what's the show about? Nobody Wants This? Nobody Wants This.
Sure.
If you like those shows, but you're like, why isn't there a fox fingering?
Then you should watch Mating
hog.
Season.
You should watch Mating Season.
Wait, you finger a hog?
Who knows what I do?
You do.
You have to click on it to find out.
But I want to know here.
I hook up with a lot of different animals.
Was a hog one of them?
Probably, yeah, I do believe. I do believe.
A little oinker?
A hound as well.
Oh.
Squirrel.
Oh.
Do you know something? Actually, do you want to know something?
Yes.
Okay. My dad was visiting.
Mm-hmm.
He was watching a video on his phone, you know, like on WhatsApp. Like
Sure.
it was like the scene was like a forest, and there was like a man speaking in Urdu. And my dad's like laughing.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Dad, what are you watching?" And the connection point, as I'm telling the story, the connection point is Mating Season.
Yes.
I feel like this is tied to the show.
Sure.
I have to burp again.
Let it go.
So he's watching the thing and I'm like, "Dad, translate it." And he's like, "It's just a funny joke." And I'm like, "What is it?" And he goes, "What it's saying is like two men every day going to pray. Every day they go to pray." You know how jokes have like a bunch of filler where it's like pray.
Mhm.
And then the end of the joke, he goes, "One day the man says to the other man, let's go to pray." And they're praying, and a lady hummingbird comes to them, and he says, "We don't have to pray anymore." And he starts laughing. I'm like, "What is this joke?" And he's like, and I go, "Are they going to fuck the humming? Or were they praying for the hot hummingbird?" And he goes, "I think so."
I love that your dad was laughing at a joke that he didn't quite get.
I think he got it. I think the subtext is like, hummingbirds are hot. They are kind of erotic. Like they move around. If you watch a hummingbird, the way the
Sure.
hummingbird moves
They like
is
kind of vibrate.
it's from their pussy and their butt.
Wait, really?
Yeah, like before the body of the hummingbird moves, it's the pussy.
I'll need a social scientist to confirm that.
Look, if you're a social scientist.
Please confirm whether a hummingbird moves from its pussy or its butt.
And whether a hummingbird is hot or not.
Who proposed to who, you or Shauna?
Guys, come on. Just because we're lesbians doesn't mean we don't have archetypes.
So you proposed?
No, I'm not the butch.
You're not?
No, I'm kidding. No, of course I proposed. I also was weird about that, if you could imagine.
No, I simply can't imagine you being weird about a proposal.
Here's my advice about proposals. When you think about a proposal, if you're young like me, when I proposed to Shauna, I was in my mid-20s, okay?
Okay.
I was a fool because I thought the proposal is a magic trick.
Okay.
The whole point is like, it's magic, you know? Like you see the viral proposals, it's like, oh my God, it fell from the sky. It's like, oh, you had never expected it. Like it's all about like shock.
Yes.
So I designed something that was very shock-based.
What do you mean you designed something that was shock-based?
So first of all, my friend May Martin, also really...
Very funny, very
also
wonderful.
Really good.
Very talented.
Okay. So May and I were
Did you
going
say
on...
also good? My friend May, also good.
I don't know why I'm really looking at my camera. I'm falling in love.
I was like, talented, funny, wonderful, also good.
Hey, show, feel good on Netflix mating season as well. Okay, so May's parents built this beautiful, like out of a monastery in Greece, this beautiful villa. And we were going to visit. May was proposing to their girlfriend at the time. And I used that as like the smoke and mirrors. I'm like, I kept on like, as the trip was approaching, I'm like, can you believe they're getting engaged? Like, that's crazy. I would never do that. I was doing like the opposite. I was really trying to throw her off.
Gaslighting.
Yes, I was full gas before the term was even known. I was like, I just don't see myself doing something like that. Because I'm like, I'm going to surprise the shit out of her. So then I got these rings. I also got myself a ring too, and her a ring. Okay. Both of us. Cart before horse. I should get a tattoo, a cart, a horse.
Sure.
In that order. I'm like, okay, I'm going to have the magic trick of this is I brought fishing line. I'm going to put the rings on a bundle of grapes, pulled on the fishing line.
Wait, what?
And then pull the grapes up to the grapevine. Okay?
Okay.
So the rings are I've got about $4,000 worth of rings sitting up in the grapevine. And Shauna gets the worst food poisoning you could imagine. It's coming out of all the ends. All of the ends.
It's not good.
And it's not getting better. Okay. And so the point was, the whole idea was we have this like dinner booked in Anna Parithia, and this beautiful, like this old couple that's like it's just you at their house and they're cooking you food at the top of a mountain. And I'm like, I gotta be engaged by the time of the dinner that we've done. But then I also have the rings up in the grapevines.
Yes.
So May's already gotten engaged. I was supposed to do it at the same time, but my wife is shitting and puking.
Yes.
So I'm like waiting for her to feel better.
A little bit better.
And finally she's like, I think I can get up. And I was like, perfect. Bad. Okay. Not good timing, but I'm not timing based. I'm magic trick based. At this time, I am Houdini vibes.
Okay.
And I've already like cut the rings out and retied them a bunch of times. I'm like, it's time. We got to do this before this dinner. And so I kind of like she like hobbles out to the courtyard where the rings are. And the entire time I had only planned the magic trick, and I never planned like what I was going to say, like how to transition out of like being like, we're never getting married to being like, I've thought about this.
Want to do this.
So then, and everyone was like asking me as the day was approaching, they're like, are you going to be nervous to like propose to her? I'm like, nah, dude, this shit's in the bag. And then as soon as she is like, this sweet, concaved woman is like sitting below where the rings are, it hits me where I'm like, this is so vulnerable. And I am so scared. And so she was laying on like what's this chair? Like a sun tanning chair.
A lounger?
A lounger. She was on a lounger. And I kind of crawled up next to her and I go, "You love me, right?" I'm like, all of my confidence disappears. I'm like, "You swear you really love me, right?" And she's like, "I am literally
dying.
1 minute away from full dying. I still taste puke in my mouth."
Ugh.
And she's like, "Yeah, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, hold on." And then I go get the rock that was like kind of weighting down the rings and I go, "Ta-da!" And she just sees these grapes sort of descend. And she goes, "What's happening?" And I go, "Will you marry me?" And she goes, "No." And I'm like, "You're no?" And she's like, "No, yeah, but now?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And that's our proposal
Sabrina,
story.
that's very, very funny that you were like, my magic trick
Takes
cannot
precedent.
be foiled by food poisoning. I don't care that you're almost dying. I have rings and grapes that will descend.
Look, the social scientists know
God.
exactly what was going
That
on
is
with me.
so funny.
That probably actually is part of my personality problem.
Your personality problem?
Like, if you're gonna, like, what's your personality problem?
I don't have one.
Come on.
Nobody has a personality problem. You just maybe aren't for some people. I don't know.
I think what I described is a bit of a problem now. Don't you think it's a bit of a problem?
No.
Come on.
I think it's just part of who
Like, if
you
you
are.
could choose to catch my burp and magically have caught that part of me that would push through her food poisoning to be like, "I'm locking in the..."
Okay. My personality problem.
Burp it to me.
Maybe I talk too much. Maybe I'm not listening sometimes. Oh, okay. Here's my personality problem.
Yeah.
I honestly like it's not that I'm willfully misunderstanding something, but if
Yes.
somebody tells me something that they're feeling and I'm like, you shouldn't be feeling that, and I don't understand why.
Oh.
Like, I just really don't understand.
You don't sit with the pain of what they're trying to express. You're just
no.
like, that's not real, so just fix it.
Kind of, yes.
Yeah.
And I think that might be a personality problem.
Okay.
But I don't know, descending grapes and wanting your proposal to be special, that's not a problem.
Oh, thank you, Nicole. And you know what? These motherfuckers want to sit with their problems too long. Get to the next. Get to the cart before the horse.
My friend nearly got scammed the other day, and it was scary. They were paying for street parking, and she just scanned the QR code sticker that was right on top of the meter. Turns out a scammer had slapped their own fake QR code sticker directly over the real one. She almost entered her card info on a totally fake website. Scams are getting sneaky. You literally can't even trust a parking meter anymore. You have to keep your money locked down. Thankfully, keeping your money safe from fraud deserves to be a priority, and Cash App treats it that way with Security Lock. Cash App requires a successful Face ID or biometric authentication to access your account. It's like your money is protected by your own personal bodyguard, even if your phone is lost or stolen. Plus, if you're about to send money to someone new and Cash App notices something looks a bit off, or that you might be falling for a scam, it'll send you a warning before the money is sent to confirm that everything looks right. Turn on Security Lock in your Cash App settings today and pay attention to scam warnings to keep your money safe from fraud. Learn more at cash.app/security. New Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code SECURE10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Cash App Visa Debit Flex cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC, and the Bancorp Bank N.A. pursuant to a license from Visa USA Inc. See terms and conditions for the Sutton prepaid card, Sutton Debit Flex card, and Bancorp Debit Flex card. Discounts and promotions provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. I recently traveled to Borrego Springs for a little romantic getaway with the nice man in my life. And I have to tell you, it was the most perfect weekend. I found this incredible home on Airbnb that sat on a massive, beautiful plot of private land with miles and miles of desert surrounding it. We spent the whole night in the hot tub. Even my dog, Clyde, had this huge safe area to roam around, leash-free, which he absolutely loved because there was zero light pollution. The stargazing was magical. I saw so many shooting stars, even the Milky Way for the very first time. For that kind of trip, hotels just don't give us the privacy we want. Instead of sharing a crowded pool with strangers, we had our very own private hot tub, hammocks, and even an outdoor shower. Plus, having 2 bathrooms was a total game changer. If you're looking for a real escape and a most loved home with that kind of peace and quiet, you should definitely book a stay on Airbnb for your next trip. Are you in therapy?
Yeah.
Has your therapist ever said to you, sometimes you need to sit with your feelings?
Of course.
What does that mean to you?
Like, take a deep breath and tell it to her slower.
I always thought they meant they wanted you to physically sit down. And somebody said, like, yeah, you know, sitting with your feelings where you, like, think about it and whatever. And I was like, huh. I just thought it meant to, like, sit and be like, okay.
I bet we both have this problem. And the problem is we're too good at solving things.
We're just too damn
and we
good.
skip the part where you got to be like, listen to Sarah McLachlan's Adia. Adia, do believe I feel
I don't
you.
know that song.
You don't know? Well, you're obviously too straight. You don't know Sarah McLachlan's Adia?
I don't identify as straight.
Well,
I identify as Nicole.
Okay. Well, look. However you identify, if you want to be if you want to be a lick queer,
Sing it.
you're really pimping me to do things you can't air. 80, I do believe I failed you.
I think we can
try
air
to
that.
find a way to carry on.
I think we can air
Come
that.
on. You took my soul, yes, I know. And
Oh, wait, I think I have heard it.
Let it. Yeah.
Why didn't you start at the chorus?
I don't know. I like
That
to
would be the most
Look,
most
you heard
famous
my
part.
music. I like to build to the beat.
Build up to it.
Yeah. We'll make them wanna. Do you freeze your eggs?
No.
You're not going to make kids?
No.
You want mine?
Yes.
Okay, which one?
Imagine I was like, yeah, give me one of your children. Wolfie has the better name. No, I'm kidding.
Rowan's got a good name. You know
Rowan's
what I
a
call
great
Rowan?
name.
I call
What?
him Roni Baloney.
Roni Baloney.
Yeah.
Do you mind talking a little bit about your fertility?
Oh my God,
journey?
of course. I'll talk about my miscarriage to anyone that'll listen. I walk around with a t-shirt that says, ask me about my miscarriage. I feel like people don't talk about miscarriage, and I just am passionate about the name sucks. The term miscarriage makes it seem like you made a mistake.
That you made a mistake.
Mistrial,
or it's your fault.
misfire. It's like I Amelia Bedelia the baby. Like I was like, oh no, carry the baby? Shit. I mashed it through a sewer grate. It's like, it's so, and then like just everything to do with it.
Amelia Bedelia would misunderstand carry a baby and then instead smash it into a sewer grate?
Through a sewer grate. You heard me. You do the animation for that. But yeah, people don't talk about it, and it's so prevalent. The later we wait to make babies, the more like that is potentially what could happen. And it's not like this, it's both not this like pedestrian thing that I'm like, well, we should all just talk about it and laugh. It's just like, but ultimately, I feel like in not talking about it, people feel so alone.
Yeah. And I have so many friends who currently are like on fertility journeys.
Yeah.
And sometimes we'll be talking and it doesn't feel like they're withholding, but it's like, I'm not going through it. They don't have another person going through it. So they're just like, I don't actually know who I can talk to except for like my therapist or whatever.
And there's like this thing where it's, I think like in the past, it's like, oh, if a witch tells you about her miscarriage, she curses your fertility journey. You know, it's like as if it's like talking about it makes it like he curses you. But anyways, so with Wolfie, we tossed the jizz in my wife, baby came out. With Rowan, it was like, okay, what if I do lesbian grand slam, which is taking your egg, taking the jizz, putting it in someone else's body, make it their problem.
A surrogate.
A surrogate. My wife.
Making it their problem.
Well, truly, the It Gets Better campaign should be free surrogate if you're butch.
So I'm so sorry. You put your egg... You
in
put
my
the
wife.
embryo in your wife.
First put embryos in my wife. We went to a clinic in Mexico and we were like, you're a good fertility clinic, right? And they're like, yes, for sure. And I was like, why are you winking? They're like, oh, just a little dust. Give me your money. And they basically threw all of our eggs off a cliff. Over the course of 2 years, it was like so sad, but it was like, looking back, there was signs that they were not doing the right thing.
Okay. They weren't literally throwing your eggs off a cliff.
They might as well have been.
Okay.
I think they were putting them inside Shauna's C-section scar instead of her pussy. And I know it doesn't go in the pussy, but they didn't know that. They were putting it...
So for a lack of better words, y'all just had a bad time at that clinic.
We just had a bad time flying to Mexico being like, we're making a baby while they were throwing eggs and embryos off a cliff. So then I was like, maybe I need to get pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe like... this is the story. This is like what I should be learning. Is like maybe that like this is like internalized homophobia. Like I should put jizz in me. And everyone in my life was like, do you have to? And I was like, it seems like I should. And people were like, do you? People don't really love a butch lady getting pregnant. They don't like it. A butch lady getting pregnant, it's like The Rock telling his agent he wants to wear dresses. They're like, I guess we should say you should or can, but do you have to? So I put the jizz in me.
Yes.
I've never had sex with a man. My uterus must have been like...
what is this?
Just who let the dogs out.
I don't like this.
No, I love it. They start making a baby. They take out their little hammers. They're like,
they were
Tim the Tool Man Taylor.
Chiseling the baby out right immediately.
Make a baby. I am pregnant. I'm like, oh, I'm pregnant. I am 3.5 months pregnant. I go to... Doctor says, ooh, there's no heartbeat. So sad. The very first thought that I had that I was like fixated on was like, I am bringing the baby home, which I did. Like after the DNC, I like brought, it was like in a juice pitcher, all bloods. Is the listenership upping or downing? If you're a social scientist, you write in the comments right now.
Sabrina, I'm so sorry.
It's awful, but it's...
a juice pitcher?
Yeah, I said, I want to take the baby home. They're like, here you go. And they gave it a juice jug.
But they, like... isn't it like... I don't
the baby's all, like, they vacuum it out.
Yes.
So it's all... So then I was listening to Sarah McLachlan's Adia in my mind.
What I'm saying is, why wasn't...
Why didn't they do better?
I don't want to be insensitive, but like, why wasn't it like jarred?
A takeout container?
Or like, you're saying a pitcher, and I want it to be covered.
It's not covered. I buckled it into my kid's child seat.
Sabrina, I don't know what's a bit and what's not a bit.
It's all not a bit. What's a bit is just the way women are treated through the process of miscarrying, and like just like that there is no smoothness to it. That I could hear other people's like abortion, that's what it's called, an abortion, while I was waiting for mine, and that there wasn't a lot of bedside manner, that like a nurse like chased me down as I was going to the elevator to be like, Miss Jalees, like super excited. Like the only reason to have that energy in that moment was if you were like, Miss Jalees, the baby, it's alive! It's dancing on the couch. Have you seen Ally McBeal, Miss Jalees? But no, this lady chases me down to be like, your copay. You have to pay your copay.
Ugh.
Anyways, so I buried the baby. And then as I'm burying this baby, the clinic calls me. And they go, hi, Miss Jalees? I'm like, yeah. They go, we have the baby's hand. I'm like, is it holding your common sense? Why would you call me to tell me that? Like, I'm like it's like, what? So I don't believe all abortion clinics should be shut down, but that one can go, is what I say.
That's
bit or no bit, that one can go.
Absolutely fucking wild.
It's so strange. Like, do you think I'm going to drive back for the hand? I'm just trying to cobble together as much as I can to do a little ceremony in my yard. I'm like, but oof. I mean, what I really want to say is for anybody that is in this area and in like kind of living under this umbrella of loss where you're like trying and not getting there and trying, is that like what brought me solace was to say like, I'm going to get my baby. I'm going to get my baby. And it's like sometimes it's not going to be in a conventional way.
Sure,
Like,
it's not.
I
Maybe
think
it's not the way you think. But
yes, it's like a gift of being queer is that like from the offset, it's like as much as when we talked about like coming out and I'm like, oh, I guess I'm not going to have a family. It's like, no, the mindset shifts and you're like, I guess I'm going to be creative in the way that I acquire my family. And so there's like something about like now holding my 2-year-old and like he's there that I just wish that I could go back to myself when I was like just feeling so shitty and be like, it's going to happen. It's just going to happen. And luckily for us, it was like it ended up being another round of IVF and my wife carried and Rowan came. But it's like the baby comes and once the baby's there, you're just like literally by any means necessary. Like I just look at Rowan and I'm like, you're a baby killer. You had to kill so many babies to get into this world. And I'm grateful you're here. And like, Wolfie biologically is fully Shauna and our donor, and Rowan is biologically me and donor. But like, Shauna and I often talk about how like unwaveringly our love and investment and connection with both of our kids is so real and full. And like, that's, I guess, something that I'm like passionate about telling people that are in the place that I know so well, where you're like, fuck, is this fucking gonna happen? Is like, it will. If you want it, it will, and you will get your baby. And when you hold your baby, there will be like absolutely it will be unshakable how much you love your baby, no matter how creative you had to go along the way. Babies. I should share that I am sponsored by Babies.
You are being paid by Big Baby?
I have a sponsorship deal with Big Baby. And if I get extra babies being born, I get paid commission. I'm commission-based with babies.
How much per baby?
$20.
That's nice.
It is.
That's nice.
Think about how many babies are born.
So many.
You got to come visit my pool. It's full of babies.
Full of babies. You're the
Sunny D pictures just
Scrooge
being emptied
McDuck of babies.
I am.
Do you have
a problem?
Advice for single people?
Oh my God, of course I have advice for single people.
What is it?
Dance like no one's watching, bitch.
That's it?
No. My advice for single people, you know what? You are way ahead of so many people that are in partnerships that suck. This society is totally framed to make you believe that like you're fucked up, you can't negotiate or compromise. But you know what? Fuck that. Look around. Talk to your friends who are married. There are a lot of unhappy people. You get to watch what you want to watch, eat what you want to eat, go to where you want to go on vacations with who you want to go with. Do you know how many people I know that are like, gotta take a vacation with my fucking husband? It's like, that's not you. So congratulations. You're single. You're ahead of the game. And if you want to find someone that you connect with, just be real with yourself about how you feel. Check in with your intuition. Am I feeling good about this person or am I forcing it? And single people that are women or have eggies, let me tell you one thing. Freeze those shits. Freeze those shits. Freeze those eggies with some jizz. It'll be even stronger. Make some embryos. Put that in the bank and live like men do. Men, like the social scientists will agree. Men, it started with the boner and there's that, but there's also just the fact that like Al Pacino can go get 9 women pregnant and continue on to go celebrate his 95th birthday next year.
You know what they've learned?
What?
Old jizz is not necessarily good jizz.
Yeah, but is that stopping a 25-year-old model from getting a paycheck from Al Pacino for the rest of her life?
I guess not.
It's like, what's your job? Well, I've got this old jizz baby that I take care of.
This old jizz baby.
Pretty good tax-free payments every month. Well, how does it affect the babies?
So, sometimes, or not sometimes, they used to say that older women, you had more risk of birth defects.
Yeah.
It's the sperm. It's old sperm that is causing birth defects.
Yeah.
Because
the jig is up.
The jig is up.
The jizz is up.
They just didn't do studies with old sperm. Do you know what I mean?
They're just like,
the ladies the problem.
How can we blame the ladies more?
Ladies the problem.
Yeah.
You said when you're single, you get to eat what you want. What is something you would eat if you were single?
Oh, I can eat what I want. But actually, no, I can't. I can't eat. And if you want to say a prayer for me, that's anyone's religious out there. I don't know why I did this say a prayer, but here we are.
Say a prayer.
All now on our knees.
Madonna's back. Confessions on the dance floor, too. I'm excited.
I can't eat farmed fish.
Oh.
Even though I like farmed fish. I like farmed salmon. I like how thick it is. My wife says wild fish only.
Oh.
I can't eat red meat too much because my wife says not good. She's tinkering with the system a little.
Interesting.
So I can't. If I'm making eggs for both of us, I got to make them scrambled because she doesn't like the yolk and the white separate.
But scrambled eggs are good.
They are, but don't you ever want a little...
Never in my home.
Really?
That's for the restaurant to do.
Really?
Yeah.
No way. Over easy?
Yeah, I can't do it.
It's easy. It's in the name.
It's for the restaurant.
Okay.
That's a treat for outside.
Yeah, if I could eat anything, I mean, I guess, yeah, those are the limitations at my house.
Fair.
Yeah, how about you? What do you like?
I like Fritos and vanilla ice cream. Well,
On
Sabrina,
top?
yes, we've reached the end.
No! No! Don't take me out of here.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Are you still gassy?
I think honestly, I have a masseuse in my life that says when you're burping, you're like letting it all out.
Oh.
And I think you were my shaman today.
Yes.
You got all my gas out.
Yes, I led the way. Well,
it would be funny if the whole way me walking out was just one long fart.
I wouldn't mind. It would be very funny to me.
But you wouldn't catch a fart.
Might catch a fart, but it would have to be a loud fart. I don't want a silent fart. I want
No, because
I want to hear the cheeks flap. Here's another question.
Yeah.
Would you date me?
I've told you once. I've told you twice. And I'll tell you again.
Tell me a third time,
I already think we're dating.
Yes. I want you to string up some rings and a fruit tree for me. And a fruit tree. Sabrina.
Nicole.
I don't want to like assume anything, but I feel like you have something you want to promote.
Oh, I want to promote Mating Season. It's out on Netflix. I play a horny fox. And look, right now, I play a woman that's horny for you to watch Mating Season. So go ahead and tickle me and I'll tickle you back. Social scientists, you know what to do.
We didn't touch on some stuff that's in the notes. Like you started doing stand-up when you were 16. A lot of your stand-up was informed by 9/11.
Oh, my God. Do you... That's not necessarily... That's ChatGPT.
I don't know.
A lot of my stand-up was informed by 9/11.
Is that real?
I'm like, what? Tower 2.
Well, I'm glad we didn't get into it. If you like this episode of Why Won't You Date Me, you can like it, follow it, rate it 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And if you write me something nasty hitting on me to whywontyoudatemepodcast@gmail.com, I'll read it. My contact has fallen out, so I gotta... Dear Nicole, I'll drive you to Tijuana and take you to Applebee's, where the apple Jimmy cheesecake's available. I saw it on the menu April 9th, 2026. I guess I have to fucking go to Tijuana. This is my favorite fucking dessert I've ever had in my whole life. Also, I'd eat your pussy. I had to throw that in there so it would qualify as a dirty message rather than just a PSA. Love the podcast. Pablo!
Escobar? Eating that dessert and getting eaten out by Pablo Escobar? Nicole, your year is going to be fantastic.
Oh, I want to do that. Thank you.
Yeah, this is another tell. This is not queer culture.
No?
This is for straight.
Goodbye!
Bye, guys.
That was a HeadGum podcast.